And now, the general weather around Alaska.
Today's breakup map, we've got a flood watch out here on the lower Yukon River, right about that area for Pilot Station until Monday morning there due to ice jam flooding that's started to raise water levels a little bit due to an ice jam that's downstream of Pilot Station. Again, that's out for possible flooding until Monday morning. And from there, satellite imagery showing front low pressure area here into Bristol Bay, and the front rotating northeastward here, spreading clouds in across Cook Inlet with some light rain, southern Cook Inlet into Kamishak Bay and around Pedro Bay, Kodiak Island, all across Bristol Bay here, across the Yukon-Kuskokwim Delta, some light rain going on currently now. Otherwise, areas of sunshine northeast of that system there. Generally cloudy and dry day with some isolated showers over the southeast coast, but sunshine earlier on allowed temperatures rising in the lower 70s up here around Fairbanks in the interior, Tanana, and those areas, and then that resulted in some afternoon showers with some light rain reported at both Delta Junction and Nenana here at mid-afternoon today. Otherwise, some clouds up here over the western Arctic coast. Now to the west, another system pushing eastward here, spreading clouds into Adak and Atka. And rolling that through again, you can see the main low center way back there to the west, and this front kind of weakening as it pushes eastward there. On the chart today, that's about roughly the position of the system, with the main rain area barely reaching Adak Island, and then otherwise high pressure and some clearing and light winds over the Bering Sea under high pressure there. And this system here in Bristol Bay again brought precipitation. Perryville had about half an inch of rainfall during the day today there on the Alaska Peninsula, while Dillingham and Kodiak picked up about a quarter of an inch of precipitation, with light rain across the Yukon-Kuskokwim Delta, southern Kuskokwim Valley, and beginning to increase here over the western Cook Inlet area, mostly up on the eastern slopes of the western Alaska Range areas. And again, some showers here developing mainly over the mountainous terrain of the interior areas, with sunshine elsewhere and temperatures into the 60s and 70s in some areas. And not too bad over the southeast coast for tonight. This front pushes eastward here. The low center also moves to just east of the Barren Islands, or actually just east of Fognak Island by after midnight tonight, and that'll spread rain up along all the North Gulf Coast, Kenai Peninsula, especially into western Prince William Sound and portions of south central Alaska, followed in by more showery conditions here, kind of diminishing showers over the southwest interior, and a front or a trough will spread some showers into Bristol Bay, and still some ongoing showers gradually diminishing here up over the central interior. Dry for the Kobuk-Koyukuk Valley, Yukon Flats northward to the Arctic coast. And this system really not pushing too far to the east here, kind of redeveloping, and a warm front will spread some rain into Adak Island late tonight. Pretty good conditions here with light winds for the Fox Islands, maybe some clearing, definitely no precipitation there over to about Atka, and just a risk of a shower for the Pribilof Islands. And for tomorrow, northern eastern Bering Sea stays pretty nice with light wind conditions and dry, with warm front rains spreading eastward to Nikolsky late in the afternoon there, and periods of rain all the way back to Adak there until the front moves through. There'll be showers following that behind. This low center slowly moving eastward into the Gulf of Alaska. Southwest flow will push that front and rain in across the Panhandle. Periods of rain the entire day Sunday here for the North Gulf Coast, Prince William Sound, also spreading into the Copper River Basin and even north of the Alaska Range into the 40-mile country area. Partly to mostly sunny to the north and to the west, some sun breaks out there. And then for Monday, that front washes out here across the southeast coast. Still area of rain and showers over mainly the eastern Copper River Basin, eastern Alaska Range area down in toward Kennecott. Just an isolated shower or two for the eastern North Gulf Coast. Beginning to clear out here over the south central Alaska area as that front moves off, and the one here still moving in, still far enough to the west. Pretty nice day here over much of interior Alaska. Afternoon showers up here around the Kobuk Valley area with possible clearing all the way out to the Arctic coast. Gusty winds and rain on the increase here as this system pushes up toward Nunivak Island. Periods of rain for the Pribilofs, again all the way down to the eastern Aleutians. Gusty west to southwest winds and showers for the entire Aleutian chain, southern Bering Sea. Lows tonight in the 20s for the Brooks Range out to the Arctic coast, in the 30s here in the Tanana Valley area, and 30s the lower, actually 40s there in the Tanana Valley, cooling into the 30s toward the Bering Sea here, upper 20s St. Lawrence Island, mostly in the 30s for the Aleutians, as well as Kodiak Island, Bristol Bay in the 30s, southeast coast upper 30s, the lower 40s. Highs tomorrow, mid-50s to mid-60s here in the interior, pushing up towards 70 over toward Eagle and those areas. Back to the west, 50s, and cooling into the 30s, upper 30s for the southwest coast. Same thing for the Bering Sea, mid to upper 40s for the Aleutians, and in the 50s or upper 40s to mid-50s for the southeast coast. And right around freezing, upper 20s, lower 30s for the Arctic coast. Lows for the following morning back into the 20s up here for the North Slope area, and 30s and 40s for the remainder of interior Alaska, including the Panhandle and the Bering Sea. That'll be followed by highs again, a little cooler here. Mid-50s for the Cop River Basin, 55 to 62 south central Alaska, maybe some increasing sunshine in this area here for some milder temperatures. Definitely in the 60s for the central and eastern part of the state, north of the Alaska Range. Brooks Range, upper 40s to lower 50s, and in the lower 30s now for the Arctic coast.